We're going to do an installation on the headlight here. And so first things first is I actually want to make sure I got all the stuff cleaned off of it. All the bugs, debris, bug guts, lint, and everything removed, especially there, because we're going to be installing a universal sheet rather than a pre-cut kit on this. So I'm just kind of cleaning it off really well. And there might have some tiny imperfections already, some rock chips on the headlight here. And what happened is the adhesive will actually bend mold into those imperfections and actually will clear them up over time. So what we need to do is make sure all of the lint is removed off of this light before we do the installation. So I'm going to wipe thoroughly and clean. I already have measured the light. In this case, it's actually 12 by 18. So make sure everything's all off. No lint. And we're going to take our spray mister here, and we're actually just going to mist the light. Not too wet, but just kind of fine particles over the entire lens. And now we're going to take the Laminax. Peel the liner off. And now we're going to line it up, and in this case we actually are kind of, because it's a universal sheet, we don't have to be so particular about exactly lining it up. So I just kind of lightly line it up, make sure it actually covers most of the lens here. And then what I'm going to do is actually spray mist on the outside for a lubrication layer. And then we're going to take our squeegee, but because this is kind of rounded on both sides, we're going to start here at the top and center. And actually we're just going to kind of work down, work off to the side. Go ahead and lift it up so we can really, it doesn't have any pre-established tension points on here on this curved light. So we just start on the center, and we're just going to evenly distributing it, working our way out. Pushing down. Pushing the water out, doing kind of a medium pressure on the film. Make sure all the moisture is getting out, all the air bubbles are getting out. Just taking my time. Make sure it doesn't bunch up in any particular area. And I should bend the squeegee around the light a little bit, the curvature of the light, and by doing so it actually helps distribute the film a little bit more evenly so it doesn't tension up in certain spots. And having the advantage of having just a light mist on here versus a heavy saturation is that it allows, basically what we're trying to do is work our way with the air pockets, but it's not so wet that the adhesive won't be able to adhere. So there's always that fine balance of just real fine particles of water underneath here, but not so much that it's dripping. And again, you see I'm just kind of working my way out slowly but surely. And the closer you get to the edge, a little more challenging it will become, but just be patient. And you can also use a blow dryer or heat gun. To soften, the blow dryer heat gun will actually soften the film up. And mind you, I'm doing this inside. It's about 72 degrees inside. I got a little air pocket here, so I'm pulling it back up, reapply it again. My apologies for the noise in the background if you hear that. We are a manufacturing facility making Laminex every single day. And the great thing about this is that the adhesive is about 3.5 mils thick, so we're able to actually pull it back up, reapply it again. The adhesive is very forgiving. You see, I'm just kind of working my way to the edge. And like I say, the advantage of having just a light mist of particles is that it does allow it to actually stick to the lens. Now we're going to do, once we get all the way down the edge here, we'll actually use a trim tool to trim. And we also have some trim wire that you can actually install underneath here, and we'll demonstrate that on a different video. And you install a trim around the edge here, and then once you install the laminates, you can pull it up in there. It's like a little cutting wire. But today we're going to demonstrate showing using the trim tool. Okay, so now I got it all applied down. I have my minor air pocket, water bubble here. The film is breathable and porous, so it actually will evaporate out and heal up onto the lens. Alright, so we take our Laminex trim tool, and I just kind of bring it out just about 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. And all I'm doing here is I'm going to just kind of follow the edge of the light, and I'm not going to cut all the way through it. I'm just going to kind of score it. I don't want to really damage the light here, so I'm just scoring kind of like a light to medium pressure. And I'm going around the edge of the light at a continual motion. I don't want to interrupt this flow because I want one continual cut all the way around. And just again, I'm following the edge of the light. As I go around, I got a little spot that's raising up. Press back down. Again, I have not lifted up the blade. Doing a continual motion all the way around. Make sure my head's all the way here. Again, I'm not cutting all the way through the film to damage the light. Alright, I see where my line is at here. And what I'm going to do is pull the film up a little bit. I'm still... And then, made my incision, and I'm just peeling away all the excess. Once it's actually all trimmed away, I'm just going to go around and press the edges down again one more time. Make sure it's all good. And take our microfiber towel and we're just going to wipe up all the moisture. There you go. One headlight installation. Again, if you have any moisture or air pockets or water pockets, they will evaporate out over time. Just give it a couple weeks in the sunlight and it actually look brand new. It will look like you wouldn't even see the film on here at all. Thanks. Have a great day.